Well, first of all, congratulations on being given the opportunity.
Thank you.
How do you feel at the moment? Has it sunk in?
It's sunk in. I feel really excited. I just can't wait to get to meet the team and to be honest with you, get into the April camp and get going.
In terms of what was the attraction to the opportunity, do you think?
Yeah, for me, I'm an ambassador of women's football. I'm hugely passionate about the game. It's my life in terms of my commitment to the game, and for me the attraction with this team is seeing the success of the team and the foundations that have been built, and more importantly how to build on that further to take this team forward to success and qualification. There's a real strong group of players here who I absolutely see their potential. I'm excited to work with them and hopefully build on, like I said, the success and take them to the next level and to the next chapter of this journey.
From what you're saying, it suggests that you've known quite a lot about the development and the journey, maybe for the Welsh national side over the years.
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of the players I'm used to seeing in the the English WSL, but not only that, the leagues across the world. So for me, I know a lot about the players, watch them on a weekly basis, and like I said, I'm just excited to get to know those players and the staff, and start this next chapter.
In terms of your background, you're a very young coach, but what's your background?
Yes, I've been coaching now for 20 years. I've been an international coach at the English Football Association for the last 11 years. I've been to 7 major tournaments, and in those tournaments I've from under 17s right the way through to being a part of the coaching staff in the Senior Women's Euros in 2017, reaching the semi-final in that competition. So I've got a lot of experience in tournament football, and that's what I want to bring to this group, to achieve the goals that we're going to set here.
Maybe it's a difficult one for you, but as a coach, what would you say your particular strengths are?
Yeah, for me, I'm all about people. It's a person-first approach. I believe that high-performance environments are all about connecting with the people, connecting with people's strengths and getting them to display those strengths on a regular basis. That's a key part of who I am. If we can accelerate any of the learning that we get, and we can get players to feel comfortable in delivering on their strengths, that's going to be a good place for us.
In terms of recent history, narrow failure, losing out to England in the final game at Newport. In the last campaign, there was a lot of expectation, again just missing out on a playoff place. What do you think you can bring, or do you hope to bring, just to get that step where the team will qualify?
Yeah, so I want to bring the experience that I have of qualification. So for qualifying for 7 major tournaments, I understand the international expectations, the demands, how to get the best out of players and staff to ultimately gain that success in qualification. I think for me it's so important to build on the foundations that are here. There's some really great work that's been done, and now it's about looking at, well, what are the gaps? What are the bits, what are the fine margins? Because at this level, that's what it is, it's fine margins. So it's about bringing that together and setting our vision as a team, and then living that vision every single day to write our chapter of what we want this to look like. In
terms of the women's game in Wales, it's fair to say it hasn't had the tradition of maybe in England, maybe in Norway, in Germany, and a lot has happened over the last few years. Yamo Matikainen putting blocks in place, Jane Ludlow taking it forward. In terms of what you've seen, in terms of the facilities you'll be working with, are you quite impressed?
Yeah, absolutely. The facilities here at Hensel are excellent. They're world-class facilities, and I think bringing players into this environment, that sets an expectation. There's an element of accountability and expectations by stepping into the building, and I think us utilising the facilities here, the staff here, is going to be a key part of that building for us.
As a young coach, I suppose you're used to it in England, where there's been regular coverage, regular scrutiny of the national side, the profile that has been given. In Wales, I think it was the last campaign that really matches were live on television, and there was more of a scrutiny. Are you prepared for that? Is that something that, doing media and what goes on around being in that high profile position, Are you prepared for that scrutiny?
Yeah, absolutely. My whole career has been, carefully planned to be an international senior coach, so I'm absolutely ready for it. I think for us as a group, we will be measured on results, which we should be, but we'll also be measured on, the way that we are and the processes that we put in place. We've got to put, the results can't be the only outcome. Growing the game here is a big part, and inspiring everybody to, that what the women's national team means to them. It means that they want to watch football. It means that they want to, connect with the players, and they can really connect with our journey because they'll be a big part of it as well.
In terms of, as you say there, that you'll be judged on results, are you the type of person, though, who will see yourself as well as an ambassador, prepared to go into schools, prepared to go around Wales, to get that involvement from the whole country? Do you see your role very much as that as well?
Absolutely. The visibility element for me is so important. I want to live every part of this role, and it's a day-to-day thing. It's not just the things that we say, and myself, the staff, the players. It won't just be what we say, it'll be what we do. Ultimately, it will be another measure for us, and I can't wait to get out and meet, the fans, the community. Welcoming people back into the stadiums when we can is something that I'm so excited about.
Have you had an opportunity to talk to some of the players?
I have, yes. So I've spoken to the senior leadership group, which has been excellent. So I've spoken to those players. They've welcomed me. The environment here from both the players and the staff has been really welcoming. They're excited for what's next, and I'm just looking forward to speaking to all of the players and then, meeting up for camp in a couple of weeks' time.
I bet you'll be doing press interviews and what have you over the next couple of weeks, I imagine. I bet you can't wait, though, to do what you're supposed to do, which is to get out there coaching the players in April.
Yeah, absolutely. I think speaking to the players, in the last day or so has really kind of ignited the fire in me in terms of, speaking to them is what I want to do, and then get on the pitch with them is what I want to do. So I'm so excited to get that underway.
Brilliant. We wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.